Hello, this is Howard the Teaser King. Trying this for the third time. I don't know. As I'm recording, all of a sudden it kind of disconnects from the internet for a second, and then the next thing I know, I try to save it and it doesn't save. So it's getting kind of frustrating. So we'll try this one more time. This is week 11 of college football. This week I would definitely play the whole package. I've got the lock of the year in pros. I got at least 15 college games that are very strong. A lock. I think 2 locks in college. I got the lock of the year in the pros. So the idea is you hammer these college games, you build your bankroll, and then you pound it on the lock of the year. You can play 6, 8, 10 team teasers this week, 15, 20 team teasers. I mean, I was in Vegas and I played an 18 team teaser. For $10 you win $7 grand, and I lost 2 or 3 of the games. This week I would feel very comfortable hitting all 18 or more in this one. Just huge. You're getting the playoffs, so teams need the game. You're getting good games. It's a very good week, very strong week. Okay, let's get on to some games. Kansas State, TCU. You got TCU laying 6.5. I like Kansas State getting 12.5. Well coached, good quarterback, great defense, balanced offense. TCU's good. Their running back's out. They have a good running quarterback. He can throw the ball. I like their coach, but defensively they're not a shutdown defense like they used to be. They gave up all the points to Baylor, all the points to Oklahoma. Kansas State with a good defense, good ball control. Probably be a low-scoring game, probably somewhere in the 20s. But I like Kansas State. Look what they did to Auburn. They did all they could to get 20 points. I like Kansas State in the 12.5 here. Arizona State, Notre Dame. Arizona State laying 2.5. I like Notre Dame in 8.5. They're a good dog. They proved it against Florida State. Well coached. I like the quarterback. The defense is good. I just see this game being close. Arizona got killed by UCLA. I just don't see them blowing out Notre Dame, so I like Notre Dame in 8.5. Michigan State, Ohio State. This spread's way too low. Michigan State should be at least a 7 or 8 point favorite. I just think they're a better team all over. I think they got a better defense. They're top 5 defense. I think they got a better quarterback who's a pure passer, better receivers, and the running backs are probably equal. But I like the defense and the balanced offense, good coaching. Michigan State at home. They've seen this offense before last year with Braxton Miller. They beat it. They had no problem with it, really. This Braxton Miller kind of scrambled away for a few yards. Otherwise, they didn't do anything. Carlos Hyde got nothing on him. Michigan State's got a very strong run defense. Ohio State cannot throw the ball. I watched them against Penn State. They had trouble completing a pass in the second half against Penn State. Good luck against Michigan State. I look for Michigan State to win about 31-16, 31-17. Take the Spartans. Georgia Southern laying 14 to Texas State. Take Georgia Southern, lay the 8. Very sound, explosive running offense, good defense. Texas State doesn't show me a lot. They're a good bet against team. Take Georgia State, lay the 8. Oklahoma laying 6 to Baylor. Again, I like the underdog Baylor here. Good passing, good explosive offense. Scored all those points on TCU. TCU and Oklahoma went 35-33, something like that. Baylor in the point, getting 12 points, that's huge. I like Baylor as the dog there. Alabama, LSU, I like LSU as the dog there. Again, at home, they're starting to play better. Their defense is solid. Alabama will have a hard time scoring, I think. Amari Cooper. Ole Miss had a great receiver who did nothing. So I just don't see a lot of scoring by Alabama. I think game will be under 20 on each side. Definitely a low-scoring game. Also, you can go under on it. But I like LSU in the 12.5. Tulsa laying 14 to SMU. Take Tulsa laying 8. Why? Because we're betting against SMU. They're the worst team in college football by a mile, and you only have to lay 8 points. Tulsa finally gets a win. They've been playing decent, but here against SMU, I would bet, a high school team and lay the 8 points. I mean, SMU's terrible. UCLA 6.5 over Washington. Again, take the dog. Washington gets 12.5 at home. UCLA hasn't shown me anything. They're a bet against team, and I just don't see them on the road blowing out Washington. It's not going to happen. Louisville laying 3.5 at BC. I got BC favored in this game. BC beat SC at home. Louisville doesn't show me a whole lot on the road. They're a young quarterback, a young team. I like BC to win the game outright, and you get 9.5. And that's about it. I had Utah State tonight, laying 7.5 down to 1.5. All they do is cover week in, week out, year in and year out. Unbelievable against the spread, and they win again. So Utah State, just keep an eye on them. And let's see, we can do one more. Marshall laying 26 to Southern Miss. Southern Miss's quarterback, I think, is out. He's doubtful. Marshall laying the 26 should be good. Cut him down to 20. Try to keep it under 21. When I tell you this, the point spreads, the better the point spread, the more the game. That's how I get locks. It's a good point spread. I got a good live dog against a weak favorite. So that's what you're really looking for. So you wanna keep coherent about the point spreads. So if the spread's 8, and it's going to 8.5, you want to get that bet in quickly. So sometimes I'll make the bet on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, because I can see the spread went from 7.5 to 8 to 8.5. But before it hits 9, I want to get that bet in, because it's huge getting it under 3 versus 3.5. Very, very huge difference. I talked about money management and trapping in my pro ads, so look at that. Last week I was on fire. I've been on fire in college. The last 2 weeks I was 11-2 and 17-3, so I'm 28-5 the last 2 weeks. This week I should probably go 15, 16 more winners. It's unbelievable. Just the way it's lining up, and I'm getting a really good focus on it. So I'm looking for a huge week. These weeks only come once in a while, and I've got them 2 weeks in a row. This one's stronger than the other 2. This will be incredible. I have 2 locks in college, 2 the lock of the year in the pros. Buy the whole package. And I'm not trying to be a salesman. I'm an analyst. I'm a handicapper. I love math, statistics, and football. But I mean, I got to tell you, this is the week you can really make a big money on it. You can make a lot on Saturday. You can bet some early games. You bet the 3:30 games. You can bet the night games. You keep kind of pressing, and then you get the pro lock of the year you can really dump on after winning in the college. This should be a huge weekend. Well, good luck, everybody. You'll make a ton this weekend with me. And it's www.teaserking.com. I recommend the whole package. Good luck to you. And this is the week you see every couple of years, not every couple of weeks. All right, everybody. Have a great night. Good luck.